This programme is brought to you by Mental Art and Products Deep Heat and Deep Freeze and Willie McLernan at Farmer Autocare, official sponsors of East Kilbride FC TV. Welcome to Ferguson Park as these two doing it all again after the midweek encounter for Martin Loughlin. It wasn't a win start to his career as East Kilbride manager, looking to take stock of what he's seen in midweek and may well have the tactics to win away at Whitehill Welfare today. We shall see. We're looking at the home side, a side captained by Nicky Murray. Ian Flynn is the manager. Andy Martin was the player that caused all the problems, scored the 2 goals for Whitehill Welfare. They're rather light in terms of substitutes with only 3 on the bench. With East Kilbride's maybe a more depth bench, he may well have the upper hand as the game goes on. But no mugs as we've seen, and they have done reasonably well in the lower league, have Whitehill Welfare. For Kilby, well, Sean Winter is playing in the front 2 today with Jack Smith. Smith up front looking to try and get back to some of his sparkling form at the start of the season. Barry Russell is our captain of the side in the centre half role today, and the 5 substitutes for Martin Loughlin on the bench. So out come the teams. Kilby in their blue and gold, Whitehill Welfare in their red and light blue, and off we go then with the wayside getting us going. A blustery day. Can they get off to a good start here? McBride's ball in, and it's in, and Jack Smith is claiming it. I thought Ross Smith may well got the final touch. It may have to be a little argument between the pair of them. But McBride's corner, and well, Jack Smith may well be taking it.
Jack claimed it, so.
It's a big start for Kilby at 4 minutes on the clock to take the lead. Just what Martin Loughlin would have wanted. Can they maybe try and double it? Jack Smith involved with Winter now, and now Brady on the overlap, taken by Young. Up long it goes, and now Martin through. He caused so many problems in midweek, and the challenge by McGinley, penalty eventually given by the referee. Well, the clattering was there for all to see. And did McGinley get too much of the man? Well, it's a yellow card to him. And the first viewing, I kind of thought it was a penalty. Maybe I've got a bit of the ball, but absolutely took a clattering to Martin. Plenty of the Whitehill Welfare player. And there is the equaliser inside 10 minutes from O'Hara. Getting a little bit of his hand to it. Just tall framing goal into that corner. Long throw from Hardy. Well, the keeper having a little nibble in the mix all there, Brian Young, but nothing doing. Long it goes again. Brian trying to stick a foot in, but Martin holds on. There has been a third for East Kilbride over the 2 games so far. Now Brady picks up a misplaced pass. Looking for support potentially, goes for goal himself, and what a team effort in the end from Anton Brady. Ginley's goal kick is only found Whitehill Welfare players, but the pass through to Martin, he's offside, it'll go in, but it doesn't matter. Well, let's have another look at that, and that's clearly not inside. Looks very much level. East Kilbride got away with one there. Forward it goes for Winter. Looking for his teammate Jack Smith. I think the challenge just put him off. Spectacular effort in the swirling wind from young Ross Smith. Brady. Smith looking for the gap. Williams just enough to put it off. Here's Brady again. Call. Now Ross Smith. And Strive comes in, not really being dealt with too well by Whitehill Welfare, but just about doing enough. McGlashan in the middle of that, trying to help out his home side teammates. And away again by McGlashan. Oh, really thumping at this goal. Challenge comes in, but play on with Brady. Out it goes and sustained pressure, but nothing really in terms of strike. And that's the half-time whistle. 1-1 then at the break. A fiery start. Take a pick on what Smith scored in the 4th minute. We are giving it to Jack Smith, but O'Hara scored a penalty in the 10th minute through a challenge from McGinley on Andy Martin, which looked like a penalty. Half-time, it's Whitehill Welfare 1, East Kilbride 1. It is the home side to get us going for the 2nd period. The wind continues to swirl. It's O'Hara. Scored the penalty. Not far away. Good play now. Nisbet trying to hoist up high, but I think it's only going to find Brady in this swirling wind, which has helped out the East Kilbride man, Jack Smith. Out to his right. Here is Jack Smith, and I think it's a goal. The referee's checking with the assistant. It's been given. I think there's a hole in the net. I think it did go in, though. Goal given. It's 2-1 East Kilbride. And I think one or two having a chat with the assistant. Sean Winter is trying to clarify that the ball's been out of the goal, but there's a hole in the net. Remember, I think Watford was involved in the game a number of years ago, by Leverkusen as well in Germany 2 or 3 years back, but the referee is saying get on with it. It did go in. Sure, they'll have to stop and repair the net though. Here is Jack Smith, good play. And clearly crossed the line, but there was a hole in that corner and that made things slightly dubious for a second. But it is a goal for East Kilbride in the 55th minute. And that comes to nothing. The Whitehill Welfare now. Brady for Winter. Jack Smith continuing his run forward. There is Smith, can't quite reach it. Brady again, in on. I hit the woodwork there. Third goal you think would clinch it. Hardy out wide to Brady, trying to take on Manson. And still going into the box, comes back here, got Smith in the mix, and somehow they'll put it in. Sean Winter. Winter side out. There's a yellow card here. Another for the captain, Nicky Murray. And there's McKinnon. Winter there for the follow-up, and block comes in from Connolly. Here's Winter. Nice pillar on the way. McKinnon! Game over surely. 18 minutes to go. Is that Martin Loughlin's first win as Kilby manager? 3-1 on the road to AK lead through what's become quite a standard. McKinnon Thunderbolt. He's done that once or twice this season, and no doubt in his mind he's going to have a strike, and the keeper got hands to it, but Young couldn't keep it out. And all the way across from Brady. Just the goal kick. Having a little smile. Enjoying life. Nisbet looking to take the throw. Flick on to McGlashan. Martin is there and nipped in. Headed Hardy. And we're not quite over yet. 9 minutes to go. Home side back in it. Long by Young. Hastings with the nod down. Jack Smith trying to win it back, but Lisbon did well. Now here's Martin. Martin's through. Can he cause problems again for Kilby? But the save from McGinley. Winter trying to turn and gets around. The captain of Whitehill Welfare, Murray. Winter in there now. Smith. Murray wins it back. Well, Smith and Murray are coming together. A bit of a tangle here. Murray's got to watch. He's already been booked. And a little conflab going on in there. Well over a little bit. Yellow card to Jack Smith. Surely the Whitehill Welfare captain's going to have to get booked, and he is. Second yellow is off, and that will surely finish on Whitehill Welfare now. Down to 10 in the latter stages. Irresponsible from the captain when you're looking for another goal in the game. Little tug, nothing too harmless. He won the ball back. Smith tried to come in there. It was maybe late. I think yellow card warranted for Smith, but no need for the captain to react when you're on a yellow card. No need at all. But it was the game. It's 2 yellow cards apiece for both players, and for the captain, he's off by his second. But here is O'Hara. They do have the free kick, so maybe they can try and get something from this. EK trying to hold them out. And McGlashan with the effort, which is nearly out the area. Long thrown again. This is all they can really do. Manson trying to get something on that, but that's it. It's over. And East Kilbride have won. It's Martin Loughlin's first win as Kilby boss. An entertaining game. Had its flashpoints. It had thoroughly fast-paced, swirling wind kicking about, but they got things going. Jack Smith, we were given the goal in the 4th minute, and O'Hara from the penalty spot in the first half. Smith made it 2-1 with a controversial goal, but it did go in. There was a hole in the net, but it did go in first. Then McKinnon made it 3 with an excellent strike. Martin got 1 back, but the yellow card, the second yellow card to Nicky Murray, finished things off for them. So 3-2 finished. East Kilbride away at Whitehill Welfare. Elsewhere, BSC Glasgow and Southern University and WD Star against Spartans were both off. Gallifarian Rovers 1, Preston Athletic 0, Gretna 0, Cumbernauld Colts 2, Selkirk 1, Edinburgh City 2, and Vale Leaven 1, Threave Rovers 2. Table wise, Edinburgh City are pretty much home and hosed, aren't they? They are well clear of the rest. 25 played, 64 points. Stirling University in second with all their games in hand. Spartans have got loads of games in hand. East Kilbride looks like they're going to miss out on sort of the second or third place spots. They've played games more in 5th. And down the bottom end of the table, clutch of border sides in there, and Threave Rovers prop up the Lowland League. Next up for East Kilbride, they are away to Threave. We've got that covered on EKFC TV. Do it yourself down if you can go to the match. But, however, from producer and cameraman David Craig for this one, and myself, Callum Patterson, thanks for your company, and we'll see you next time.